Hi, what's up? How is it going? In today's video, we are going to be designing a birthday invitation in CorelDraw X7. So, this background was downloaded in flippy.com. Go to flippy.com and download yours. So, without further ado, let's step into it. So, right now, what we're going to be doing is to just, excuse me, let's combine this to a bitmap. So, right from this checkbox, we check on grayscale. It's okay, automatically changes. So right now as it is, so let's lighten it all up by going to adjust and hit on tone curve, then bring it aside. So we are lightening it all up, put that angle up a bit, then you hit okay. So right now as it is, what we're going to be doing is to create an object on top of it, just like so. Good. So after that is done, what we needed to do next is to change it to a gold. So let's use our color eyedropper tool, then let's sample this gold right here, point on the object, automatically change its appearance. So let's select it. So go ahead to your transparency tool. After that is selected, then you go over to here to change the image mode to subtract, and let's go on to select the down object by holding Alt key to select it. Then you go over to effect, adjust, then hit on tone curve, then let's lighten it all up a bit by pulling it upward, just like so. So wait a while for that. Good. So let's drag this down so that we can see how shiny it's gonna be. It's not actually nice, so let's reset, then go ahead and lighten it all up. I think this will do. It's okay. So right now what we're going to be doing is to select the whole of that. So let's convert to bitmap. So right from here, let's choose RGB. It's okay. After that is done, let's go over again to adjust, then adjust, then click on tone curve, then bring this aside a bit. So right now let's lighten it all up a bit so that we're actually gonna breathe life into the image by lightening it all up. Wait a while for that to initiate. Good. So let's drag this down a bit. Good, nice one. It's okay. So right now what we're going to be doing is to go ahead to bitmap, look at blur, put on Gaussian blur. So wait a while for that to change this appearance of that. Wait a while for that. So let's drag that a bit to the side. Wait a while for that. Good. So it's okay. So what we are going to be doing now is to power clip this. Before power clip, we needed to create an object, make a copy of that, then let's go ahead, double click on rectangle to automatically snap again. So let's center the two objects together, then let's go ahead and right click, convert this upper one to curve, then let's pull it up a bit, just like so. Good. So what we're gonna be doing is to select our shape tool, then you go over, right click to curve, convert to curve, then pull this angle up a bit. So let's pull this angle down. Good. Then pull this up. So let's pull this a little bit downward. Good. So all we are going to be doing is to power clip this into place, then you go over, hold Alt key, select that, then widen it all up like so. Having issue with the mouse, without key select the object, so let's make it wider, a bit wider. This is crazy. Make it wider, nice one. A bit wider so that we can see that black side no more. Good. So what we are going to be doing next is to go ahead and zoom up. Then let's set the outline to none. Then what we're going to do next is to let's adjust that a little bit. That's nice. So make a copy forward, make a copy forward, right click, center it all up with the previous one. So all we need to do is to extract that. Then let's go ahead, right click, then to frame, then hit on none. So let's make this, you know, white. So what we're going to be doing is to pull it all up a bit. Then let's go ahead and make a copy up a bit, then right click where you get your destination, just like so. Center it all up. So let's add the top one to be black. Then let's bring that down a little bit. Good. So Alt Shift key, select the other one, trim that all up. Trim. Good. So let's delete the top one. So what we're going to be doing now is to bring in the picture. Let's trim from the top. Good. Right from the bottom as well. Pull it all up. Good. So control page up a bit, then go ahead and stretch it a bit, you know, bigger. Good. So make a copy, center it all up with the previous one. So let's go ahead and have that to be, select your transparency tool, then go over to this place and change the image mode to subtract, or better still, let's use soft light. Good. I think that's nice. So make a copy, center it all up again. So all we need to do is to just group, convert to bitmap, then let's go ahead and adjust to give it life a bit. So go ahead to adjust effects, then adjust, then hit on tone curve. After that appears, then you go ahead and give it life by pulling this angle up. A bit. Good. So let's go ahead and break this down a bit. Nice one. Good. Nice one. So this a bit downward. Good. I think this is nice. So let's hit OK. So let's power clip this, you know. You just have to mirror it. Then let's power clip this into place. Put Alt key, drag that down a bit. Then let's go ahead and make it wider. Good. So let's bring the text inward. So let's zoom up. So all we needed to do right now is to cut all this off. this. We don't need this. Good. So enter right from here. Good. Enter. Good. So let's go ahead and change the font to Futurati. Zoom down a bit, make it white. Zoom up. So let's zoom up a bit. Good. So this is the date. Cut this out. So what we're going to be doing is to just hit Ctrl K to break it into pieces. Then let's bring the address to the down parts, make it black at first. Then let's go ahead and zoom up. So right now we are going to lay emphasis on this 50th birthday. So before we go further, let's go ahead and create a circle with the help of what's it called, ellipse tool. Then let's make that red. So let's go ahead, make a copy forward, yellow, make that yellow, and go ahead and make that the next one white. Copy. So let's set the outline to none. Then let's go ahead, convert this to bitmap. Go ahead to the next one, convert to bitmap. Likewise, the next one, convert to bitmap. So the next step is to go ahead and blend it all up with blur. Hit on Gaussian blur. Go to Y for that to indicate. So this is actually nice. Hit OK. Then go ahead to the next one, convert to bitmap. Convert to Gaussian blur. Likewise this again. So let's go again to blend it all up. Good. Good. Then the next one. Good. So let's reduce this a bit, reduce it a bit, center it all up with the yellow, send that yellow backward. Then let's have it grouped, reduce it a bit, then center it all up with the red. I think that's nice. Group it all up. So let's go ahead, select your transparency tool, click on that, then go over to this place and change the merge mode to screen. So what we're going to be doing now is to have this a bit bigger right there. So let's Powerclip into place, then hold out key, bring that down, then let's widen it all up a bit. Good. Make it wider. Good. Make it wider a little more. Good. Copy inward. Good. So zoom up. Good. So let's select the text. So make all of that black. Then let's have it arranged, putting it all up. Then let's have the birthday to be capital B. Then so this is name has to be a bit, you know, so let's go ahead and change the font to Hello Paris. Good. So it Ctrl-K to break it into pieces. Then let's bring the rest of the text a bit downward. Good. So let's make this Raymond bigger. So what we're going to be doing is to use a shape to close the tracking a bit. Then let's go ahead and set our outline to black. So mind you, this is actually not nice. So let's use Bodoni font. Bodoni. Good. So we're actually going to make it all cap. So after that is done, so let's reduce it a bit, then let's go ahead and have it to be gold a bit. So let's have it to be gold. So we're actually going to work on that gold to look unique. So let's have the 50, change the font to, let's use set outline to black at first, and then hit Ctrl K to break it into pieces. So we're actually going to make this Bodoni. So let's go ahead and combine this all together. So go ahead, give it, let's make it capital letter or shift key, hit on F3, the dialog pops up, then choose title case, uppercase rather, reduce the position closely. Good. So let's have the 50 birthday to be somewhere around here, widen it all up, hit Ctrl K to break it into pieces, then move it closer. So what we're going to be doing is to reduce this to be vignetted. It's quite nice, so good. So let's write you are cordially invited to Raymond blah 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 50th birthday celebration, 50th birthday celebration. So let's have the 50 to be somewhere around here. So let's go ahead and look for something unique to really, so let's bring this all up. So what we're going to be doing right now is to lengthen this all up. Go ahead to your transparency tool, then you go over and change the merge mode to screen. This is quite nice. So all we needed to do right now is to Powerclip this into place. Powerclip, then go ahead and adjust it, send it to back, then go ahead and widen it all up a bit. Good. So behind. Good. This is actually going somewhere. Zoom up right from here. Good. So right now what we're going to be doing is to make this, gold. Let's sample this color right here for it, and let's go ahead and use what's it called, interactive fill tool. So let's change the color of this to darker gold right from here. Good. So let's go ahead and just transfer this, copy our property, then let's go ahead and set the outline to white. Good. Zoom down a bit, then let's go ahead and zoom up. So we are actually gonna have to make the script fonts. So let's use black sword. It's not nice, so let's use Edward fonts. This is actually not nice, so but let's use Bodoni. Good. Convert to capital letter. reduce it a bit. 50 birthday celebration. Let's make a copy of this, then let's go ahead, let's delete the image of the guy, convert to bitmap. So after that is converted, go to Y for that to finish up, go to Y for that to finish up. So Y for that to finish up. To Y. Good, nice one. So let's go ahead and darken it all up. Go to effect, adjust the tone curve, then let's bring this aside, pull it down a bit. So let's wait for the results of that. Good, I think this is nice. It's okay. Then let's clip that into place. So we're gonna set it behind the picture, control page down the keyboard. Good, that's nice. So let's delete all the lens flare right there. Good. Good, nice one. So all we needed to do is to just let's have all of this to be none, set our outline to none. Then let's go ahead and have the birthday bigger bits. So celebration has to be beneath it, just like so. Celebration. Go ahead to your shape tool and create the tracking, then move it closer to the birthday. Good, nice one. So let's bring that down a bit. Good. So what we're going to be doing now is to create the box right here. Good. So let's make a copy of this. Copy here, let's extract, then go ahead and delete all of this. So let's clip this into place. Good, go ahead, select that, make it wider a bit, then let's see the dark side of it. So let's go ahead and set it behind the text. Good, zoom up. So we're actually gonna run it all up with the help of our shape tool by dragging just like that. Set our outline to white, then let's have the text to be white. Good. So we are heading somewhere, so let's make this white as well. Then let's go ahead, drag that inward a bit. So let's zoom up. Zoom up. So let's apply a gradient effect to this with the help of what's it called, interactive filter. Double click right here. So let's make that grayscale, bring this down a bit, then bring this closer to the white. Then let's go ahead, put Ctrl key, tap on white, then you go ahead and right drag that, copy your properties. There you have that. So let's select the both of them, go ahead and select a shadow tool, apply shadow to it. Good, that's nice. Go ahead to object, break drop shadow apart, automatically brace, then adjust. So let's zoom up again. So what we're going to be doing is to widen this a bit. Nice one. So make a copy inward, Right click and get to destination, set outline to white, then widen it all up. So let's mirror it right from here. Then let's go ahead and group. Control P down your keyboard to have it behind the text. Control P down your keyboard to have it behind the text. Good. Okay, see that? So let's zoom down. So zoom up again. So what we're going to be doing is to have this a bit up a bit, then center it all up with the rest of the text. Go ahead, select this, center it all up with the box. Good, there you have that. So let's go ahead and have this to be bolder. That's it. This May 5th 2025. So let's delete the date. So we're gonna have to make this all cap. Good. So let's close the tracking. So let's add this to a closer, combine all of this, then widen it all up a bit. Good. So let's bolding it, bold. Then let's go ahead and reduce the bits. Then go ahead and add art. Put shift key, then you tap. Can you see that art? So let's have it to be right alignment. Good. So zoom up. So we needed to adjust some of this. So let's go ahead and make all these title case. Title case. Good. For a clear close, blah blah blah, and all of that. Position it downward a bit. So let's have the symbol right here. So create a symbol of dates. Zoom up. So copying word again. Position it, copy forward. This copy forward. Good. Good. So let's combine. So go ahead and create an object right there. Make a copy forward. Right click, combine, then put shift key, select the other one, center it all up, then trim. Go ahead, hit Ctrl K to break it into pieces. There a little bit closer, likewise this. So let's go ahead and select all of that, combine. So let's make it black. Good. Set outline to none, then let's move it closer to the dates. So let's zoom up. Let's see what we've done so far. Good. So here we come to the next tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the button below subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button so that other people can benefit from what we have shared so far. As I always say in my channel, see you in the next video. Bye for now.